Hope you guys are doing great. This build is going to be really fun. It's actually one of my favorite. It's going to be Kut Ku. He's a very strong build that goes real crazy and it's cool and I just love it so much. And oh hey, how long you been there? A little embarrassing, but welcome in. Hope you guys are doing great. As you can see from the title, we are making a heroics Kut Ku build to let you destroy monsters and your enemies. Now with the Gene heroics, it's going to be pretty obvious that this is going to be pretty much a glass cannon build. There will be times you fail or things go wrong. We all know that with stories too, especially with harder monsters like Fatalis. But once you learn that timing and the right places to set up, I know for sure you're going to love this build. So let me stop hyping it up and go ahead and show you what this Ku can do. That was cringy. Alright, sorry. So Kut Ku has a lot of different potential when it comes to being OP, but this heroics build has hit some crazy numbers, even hitting the buffed up Elderfrost Gammoth pretty hard. Our genes will be starting with our Slugger Gene XL. This will seriously increase our chance to stun with normal attacks, which is great for stunning enemies. If you have ever played Pokemon, it pretty much feels like Jirachi with Serene Grace and Ironhead, flinching all day. Of course, we have Fire Boost XL to boost our fire attack, and our lovely Gene Heroics XL, which seriously boosts attack at 50% HP or lower. This will go great with stacking another buff together to give us more damage. And the buff I'm talking about is from Fireclad Gene XL, which gives us Valiant Flare. It costs 19 kinship for a use and can be found on Pink Raytheon. The skill gives us a moderate increase in fire attack and defense for 5 turns, and charges power for 2 turns. I don't really know what the charging power part does fully, but if you guys would like to tell me in the comments, I'd appreciate it. But this is for doing more damage overall with heroics. Next we have Whip Gene XL, which gives us Burning Tail. Never seen a Kut Ku with a tail on fire, but man do I wish I never will. You can find this gene on Hellblade Glavenus. It costs 14 kinship to do a speed fire attack that does medium damage to one enemy. It also has a high chance to inflict burn for 3 turns. Get them all spicy for ya! After that, we move on to Mucus Gene L, which gives us the skill Fire Fluid Splash. Found on Ash Ketchawacha and costing 24 kinship, this tech attack does medium fire damage to all enemies with a medium chance to inflict burn for 3 turns as well. This move is really great for PvP and 2v2, especially when buffed with heroics and Valiant Flare. You won't be disappointed. Next is Fire Breath Gene M, which is a speed attack flame blaster. It can usually be found on any Raytheon. It does medium fire damage to all enemies with a low chance to inflict burn for 3 turns for a cost of 22 kinship. The sole purpose of this is to punish power attacks even harder, mostly in PvP to get the best results you can for this build. And lastly, for our power attack, we have Chomp Gene L, which is Burning Fang. With 12 kinship cost and found on Fire Palamutes and Anjanaths, this does medium fire damage to one enemy with a medium chance to inflict burn for 3 turns. With all of these low kinship moves, we will still be dealing a lot of damage and can freely use Valiant Flare with them while stacking heroics if possible, not worrying about never having enough kinship. So some replacement genes I've considered were very few, but could make a big difference. First we have Slugger XL, replaced with Salt in the Wounds plus XL. With all of our moves, we are inflicting a lot of burn, which we could bank off to do even more damage. You'll just be missing out on some bingo bonuses and would have to switch around the card a bit. Quick tip though, it's better to do either the middle sides, bottom, or top for genes that will stop a bonus. If you do those, you're only missing out on 2 bingos, while corners you're missing possibly 3. You can replace Chomp Gene L for Dash Gene M, which is Flame Chakram. I don't know how to say it right, but it's pretty much the same except a little cheaper in kinship but doesn't inflict burn. Mucus L can be switched out for Fireball Gene M, which is Blaze Ball. A more cheaper tech attack, high chance to burn, but you'd only be dealing light fire damage to one enemy, so no multiple hits. And for those risky ones out there, you can switch Fire Breath M with Fire Breath L, which is Flame Burst. A way stronger fire attack. The only crazy issue is the kinship gauge is doubled, so if you feel like a risk taker and want to go all in and burn enemies to a crisp guaranteed, then by all means have fun with that. But that will be the end of the heroics build for Kut Ku. What are your guys' thoughts on the build and what would you like to change? Also, what monster would you like to see next and why? Tell me below in the comments. Halloween is either soon or just passed by the time this video has come out. If it hasn't, remember to be safe and hope you guys have a lot of fun. And if it has, savor all the candy, but remember to brush your teeth. Cavities are a pain. Hope you guys have a good one and keep riding.